Welcome to Lake Como, the most beautiful place I've ever seen and the worst place that I've ever seen. It's all about queuing here. You literally just have to stand around just waiting. Wait a little bit longer and wait a little bit longer. You can't book anything. You can book a time slot for a ferry, but you have to wait. First come, first serve. So we're going to wait here for half an hour and then we're getting a ferry back to Como. We're in the famous Bellagio. Is it worth visiting Bellagio? Well, go and have a look at the video before this and I shall tell you the best thing about Bellagio is getting the hell out of Bellagio. Como, here we come. This video will be a positive one because I am going to show you some amazing views of Lake Como. This will be the real Lake Como, not the stressful Lake Como. So learn from me. I screw it up so that you don't have to. Let's go and see Lake Como by lake, by boat, by ferry. Come on. So this is where you get the tickets from, okay? And this is where you get out of here, through here. So there's a number of times for the different ferries, but you can just buy a ticket, that's it. Then you have to turn up. So she recommended getting here half an hour before. I mean, you can see.
Thank God we did.
Yeah, you can see, look, how many people are waiting. It goes all the way around there. But we should be able to get a seat now because you're not even guaranteed a seat. So if you watched the last video of how we got to Bellagio from Como, well, we couldn't get the ferry because the tickets are sold out. You're not allowed to book them online, you just have to queue for hours. The gentleman next to us here told us that he got the ferry here, but he was up at 7 o'clock in the morning and he had to wait till about 8:30 in the queue to get a ticket. It's absolute nonsense. Honestly, it's such a beautiful place and it's spoiled by arrogance. Arrogance and disorganisation, where they could just say, listen, you know, this is what it is. You have to book in it in advance. This is your ticket. You're guaranteed. Enjoy yourself. And they should really put more things on. You know, more boats, more ferries, more ways. We got the local bus because Jack really wanted to see this place, and it isn't nothing special. If I'm honest with you, I've seen a lot better places than this. And we paid €17 to get here. And back because we booked a return. Stupid us, we should have just booked one way. So we should have booked one way, which would have been half of that, and then we paid €20 to get back on the ferry. But we stood all the way on the bus, literally, while it went crazy through streets. Watch the video before this and you'll see our adventures of getting here. It was hell. Rather like this place, Lake Como at the moment, for me, doesn't tick any boxes, but the ferry and the sea, and if this one can keep awake, should change my mind. I hope it does. Let's see. Our ferry has arrived and it looks like it rocks and rolls. Jeez.
Going inside or outside?
Outside. What a silly question. We got to get the views. Thankfully we've come here early to get a good spot look. And that is where we're going. We're off. We're out of here. It's been an absolute pleasure. I cannot wait for this, actually. I did say that the reason to come to Lake Como is to experience it by boat. It's a lake, isn't it? But like I said, you can't actually book anything. You just have to wait in line and hopefully get a ticket. Crazy. But the minute I arrived there, I got this bad boy. And I'll tell you what, I'm framing this when I get home. Because although it was one of the worst experiences of my travelling life coming by bus, it's something you'll never forget, will it? And this is the thing. Some things go wrong, some things go right, but you'll never forget it, and it's always a memory, isn't it? But this is my ticket out of here. If we get on.
As soon as you walk out.
Here we go. Here we go. God, it's a good job we got here early, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Did she just push straight in? She's walked straight to the front and straight on. Dear God, unbelievable. Right, there's no seats at the back. That's where I want to sit, up there. Upstairs at the back, but This might be another standing room only. Everything's just queue and stand. No humour. Hello. Captain's looking good. He's ready for us, look. He's ready. There's no seats here, look. It's going to be a mad dash. Beautiful views though, eh? Right, come on. I need the toilet at some point, but I ain't going yet. Right, we either sit inside or upstairs. Jack? Let's try upstairs, come on. This is the problem. It is awful. It is just first come, first serve. I don't know how these people have got on already with seats. I can see seats at the back. Let's go. It's like a run. It's like a bloody run. I'm sitting up here. Boom, I can sit here, yeah? We got a seat right here, look, which means that I can sort of stand up and show you the views as well, look. And we're facing everybody, so it's like an audience with Mr TravelON. Look, this lady's waving at me. Hello, have you had a lovely day? Really? Was it worth it? Do you think it was worth the stress? Honestly. I think not.
There are other places.
Exactly.
But it's nice.
It's okay. There you go, look. So people are still coming, look. This is sitting inside. There is a little bar here, but I just want to show you, if I can, over here, look. These are the people that might not get on. So the queue is going all the way around there. So it is just a first come, first serve. I don't get it. I think it's one of these places that, because it's so popular, they don't care. Like literally, just, they don't care. It's like people will come whether we put the infrastructure in place or we don't. So just let them suffer. Horrible experience and a horrible way to treat human beings, if I'm honest with you. But hopefully we'll see some nice views. See, he stopped them like there, look. And he's saying, I don't think you're getting on, mate. And you have to wait till the 5 o'clock then. So you know me, when I get to a new place, I say, I'm going for a wee, I'll see you in 3. I've been busting all day because they also charge you €1.20 to go to the toilet. And being the tightest man on the internet, well, I waited until I get on the ferry and now there's a queue. So I think everybody's got the same idea as me. And we're off. Thank the Lord. It was your idea to come here. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous views, look. This is what it's all about. But I don't think you need to come this far just to see these views, because everywhere is beautiful, like literally. But that is where we've just been, Bellagio. Goodbye, Bellagio. Farewell. And thank you. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is absolutely stunning, look, with them mountains. And we've got some amazing views coming for you right now, so I'm glad that we've managed to get on the lake itself. I just hope I don't drop my camera. And it's quite a smooth crossing as well. So this takes you from sort of port to port, so it's going to stop at another little port here. I don't know the name of it, but all the places are as beautiful along the whole of Lake Como. So we're stopping in Como town, and to be honest, it's just as beautiful as this. It's just as beautiful as Bellagio. I think if you want to do a little boat trip, just take the short one, if I'm honest with you. Or if you want to do it properly, spend the money and get a little boat. We got offered a boat for €150 each, so it's €300, but it would have taken us for a little bit of time here and then up to Bellagio and then back. It was a 4-hour trip. At the time, we'd just arrived, so we were a little bit like, oh, really? But I wish we'd have done that, if I'm honest with you. But this is certainly the best part of Lake Como, being out on the open water. I don't know who they're picking up here. Maybe they're dropping people off, because there's no space at all on here, at all. You can't get better views than that, can you? And Jack's actually speaking to somebody that lives in the Canary Islands, believe it or not. It's a small world, isn't it? Come all the way here to Lake Como, and you sit literally next to somebody on a ferry that lives where you live, or near enough. Crazy world, look at that. That is beautiful, imagine living there. Beautiful. I'm super paranoid about dropping my phone over here, but I just want to show you these views. Look, You've got hilltops over there, mountains, houses, buildings. I mean, it is an absolutely stunning place. The only problem for me is I'm sort of trapped now on a seat because it's so busy. Once you've got your seat, you've got your seat. So I can't really go for a little adventure around. Otherwise, I'd show you all views and everywhere. The reality, it's beautiful if you were on your own, but there are too many people, and this isn't even peak season. Imagine when it's peak season, it would be horrendous. The idea is that this place is to be enjoyed for the rich. I mean, if you could stay there, have a little private boat there, look, and you could just totter around, go and visit all the different places. That is what we need. That is what we need. So you lot need to follow this channel, like, follow and subscribe, so I can become a millionaire, and I promise you, I'll take you all with me on some adventures, alright? Make it happen. Now that would be a place to live, wouldn't it? Look at that. Imagine that. I think that's a hotel. But there's quite a few people there. This is the problem, accessing all these places. You need like a little private boat. And we should have really took one. In fact, I think that would have been the private boat that we'd have took. €300, I reckon it was well worth the money, looking back. But the views are incredible. So there's a reason this one is the slow one and takes 2 hours, because it literally stops at every single place. But you can see they're all pretty much the same. It's beautiful, look, absolutely gorgeous. The buildings, the architecture, the colours, it's just stunning. But do you need a 2-hour ferry? And do you really need to go to Bellagio? I don't think you do. I think that has just been marked as the place to be, whereas there's a lot of other places like this which look just as good. And I'm going to take you on a walk now around the ferry to show you what's going on. So let me take you on a walk around the ferry and let me show you how Italy and Lake Como treat humans. The beauty is amazing. The way they treat people is disgraceful. This is down the stairs, no seats, but they're happy to sell you a ticket. But you'll either be sitting on the stairs or standing, or even sitting on the floor. Thankfully, these are all young people, so they're not bothered. But this is the inside, look. So don't get me wrong, the views are just breathtaking wherever you look. But you might have to fight for a seat or not get one. And this is the best place to sit for sure, look. These are the best views. Look at that. Wouldn't mind standing here, but not for 2 hours. Look at that, absolutely stunning though, isn't it? So for me, I think the best thing to do is just get a quick boat trip, because whilst the views are fantastic, 2 hours to go to Bellagio is just not worth it. And by the time you've seen like one part of it, it's all pretty much the same all the way you go. Or go to one of the smaller villages. Now, I'm not saying that the other villages aren't nicer, and maybe if you do some research and you come and stay here and you don't just rock up like us, you might have a better experience. But the whole experience of an hour on a bus holding on for dear life threw me off. So although the views are nice, I don't think they're worth the hassle. And it's mega cold at the front, so I think we got the right idea sitting at the back. And I'm the only knobhead with the shorts and t-shirt on and a hoodie, but I don't care. Right, come on, look, absolute carnage. Let's get back upstairs, if we can get up there anyway. So you can't book a ticket, you can rock up and try and get on, and then they overfill it. Makes absolutely no sense to me. At least have a limit, at least let people book it. And if you've only got limited spaces, then I'm sure they'll be booked up like that, and people will find other things and other ways to get around, won't they? But what they do is they say, oh, people are going to book it anyway, let's just flog them a ticket. They'll either get on or they won't, and if they don't, well, it's up to them. Horrible way to treat tourism in general. So who knows who's in charge of that and why they do it that way. I have no idea. I'm now cold, tired, I've had enough, and I don't care what I look like either. But some of the other little stops that they make just look so much better than the place that we've just been to. Look at this place, it's unbelievable. that to me is just as beautiful as where we've just been. So I'm not sure what it is with Bellagio. Is it like a designer label name? Is it like when you buy, I don't know, a Lacoste t-shirt and then you think, I could have just bought any t-shirt, it would have been the same? Who knows? But that is stunning, no? Oh yes, baby. We made it. We're back. Look at this. The sun is setting over there. The golden hour. That is Como Stadium. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what we left to go to Bellagio. Now, I'd like you to tell me what is not beautiful about this. We should have just stayed here, but it's lesson learned. And like I said throughout these videos, let us make the mistakes so you don't have to. This is a beautiful, beautiful place, but do not put yourself out to go all the way. 2 hours up there just to see Bellagio when you can do little mini cruises, you can go and see all the different places that are maybe not so famous and are just as incredible. If I came back, that is what I would do. I have never been so relieved for a day to be over. And we've still got the night to explore this place, and we haven't even checked into our hotel yet because the hotel room wasn't until 3 o'clock. So I'm going to take you with us. We'll have a little walk through Como, which is the old town, to our hotel, show you our hotel room. We're going to chill out, and then I'm going to take you out tonight, I think, if I've got the energy. Let's get off this place. Let's get off this bloody boat. And everybody you'll think is feeling the same. That was 2 hours for what? Don't get me wrong, but the views are stunning. But I would go little place, little place, little place. I'd go to all the other places. Hop on and hop off would be the way. Well, if that's possible. Enjoy that, Jack?
Yeah, it was good. That was amazing.
Best day of your life?
Yeah.
It's all your fault, look. Get us off here, look. Here we go. We're still waiting to get off. It's not fast. It's not fast. I can tell you that now. Yes, we're off, look, with the sun setting behind me. We are off, and welcome to Como. Just as beautiful as everywhere else. Let's go. Adios. Or goodbye. Ciao. Ciao. There we go. Look, gorgeous place. Oh, I could kiss the ground. That's how happy I am to be back. Look at this. Beautiful. We've got music playing. There's a geezer playing for a violin over there. We should have just stayed here, Jack. Look. And we're going to come and have a little look around this in a bit. There's a massive queue there. What's that for? See, people are just queuing there. That must be for a restaurant or something. Here we go, look. This is all you need. If you come in to see, you know, beautiful Lake Como, this to me is all you need, look. It's just stunning. We need to find our hotel, because... Where's our hotel? Straight. Is it? Here we go, look. Happy days. Look at these guys. Fantastic. What a place. Music going. Sun setting. Oh, happy days. So come walk with us to our hotel. And I'll show you a little bit of Como town. And then hopefully show you a little bit more on the way back. And then I'll show you the hotel room. Because like I said, we haven't even checked in yet. Got all these beautiful restaurants here, look. Look at that one up there, look, people sitting up there. In my opinion, and I'll tell you, I think you know my opinion, if you come into Lake Como, and this is one of the easiest places to get to, this is what you're faced with, which is stunning. And, well, for me, that's all you need, really. So what options did we have? Well, Jack wanted to go to Bellagio. That was the thing, because of social media and because of videos, like a video I saw from trip.com showing how wonderful 24 hours in Lake Como, all the fantastic things you do. And it was catchphrases like hop on a ferry to Bellagio, hop on a ferry. Doesn't say there, however, you cannot get a ticket tickets are sold out and you have to wait 2 hours in a queue to get one if you're lucky. And then if you do get one, well, you've got a ticket, but you might not be able to get back on that ferry. It's first come, first serve. So you can wait 2 hours in that queue, and then you can wait another 2 hours on the way back just to make sure you got your seat. My idea was to do an hour boat trip and then get the bus later on when all the tourists are buggered off up to Bellagio and have a look at that. However, Jack rightly pointed out that it was an hour and a half queue for an hour's boat trip. They just don't sell tickets in advance. I can understand that everybody wants to do it, so either put more boats on or find a way to deal with it, because all you're doing is causing people to never come back, in my opinion. I don't know, or maybe they've just got so many people coming through, they don't care. It's a one-time visit. We'll take your money, piss you off, don't bother coming back. If I was to come back here, I'd probably hire a car and drive to all the different places. All of them places along there were just stunning. And don't get me wrong, Bellagio was okay, but no more stunning than this. Bellagio is famous because it's where it all meets, where the tree of the lakes, all the bits of the lakes all meet in that place, and it's where the rich go. So everybody wants to go there, isn't it? It's like wearing designer label clothes. Usually you don't see rich people wearing designer labels, you know, with the name on the front. That's for the sheeple of the world like us, you know, that buy the brand name. So everyone goes there because that's where the rich and famous go. Who knows?
Back in that little boat.
Other option was that there, look. And that was pitched to us for €300. And that was a little private boat up to Bellagio, stopping in one of the towns as well. So it was 2 places to see. And if we'd have known that, Jack, would we have spent 300?
Probably.
I reckon we would have as well. Cheap at half the price. And that is coming from the tightest man on the internet. So if I would pay 300 to go there, that means that it was absolute hell. Because you know me, I will put myself out to save €1. So that was hell. Hell there on the bus. If you haven't seen that video of us getting there, hellish. An hour standing on a bus. And this is the problem. They're overselling it. No solution. And it just seems to be everywhere you go, it's oversold. And then they all kicked off about Uber. And there's no taxis, so none of it makes sense. But there you go. That's the world we live in. Right, let's get to the hotel. Now I've rambled on for a bit. Apart from that, it's a lovely place. So these are all getting ready, look, for the evening. All these little restaurants, little bit of pasta. We might come here for dinner tonight. Mind you, I am freezing cold now. I just want to get in the room and warm up. And Jack has found it, look. So this is a new side of the Como Hotel. This is Isabella, look, and she's so lovely. She's looked after us and she's put all our bags in our room.
Yeah, hopefully.
So we're all ready. Thank you so much. Let's go. So you've got a little area here, look, just to chill out. Look at that, that's gorgeous. And then we're in room 304. And honestly, there was Anna and Isabella, and they were just so nice when we checked in, like seriously. So nice. Hello.
I thought you were filming me.
No, I'm filming myself. I'm filming myself. Oh, there you go. Where's 304 at the top?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There's another lovely lady. Everyone's so friendly here, look. Go on then, get up. What, we're going up the top? I'll tell you what, this has just finished me off for the day. 304, Jake, you found it? 302, 301. There's light, just there you go. Ah, this is beautiful. This is all I want. Get in there. And a key again, no card. Go on, let's get in. God. Come on. Oh, this is just what we want. Mind the step. This is lovely, look. Lovely little bed. Look at that. Wow. This is really, really nice. Really nice bed, look. Little sort of oldie worldy. And look at this review out here, look. Got a little view of the town. Oh, there's the bus down there, look. That can take us to the train station tomorrow. I don't know if that's a bed settee or a single bed. Wardrobe, TV. Look, they put all our baggage here, look, nicely. Absolutely beautiful. Little bottle of water.
Muffins.
Oh, we have got some muffins as well. Remember, we don't need dinner. Let's have a look at the bathroom. Spotlessly clean, look. Everything you need with a shower. A hairdryer. And all your bits as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Look, you got little coffee and tea making facilities, little muffins, little snacks there. That's beautiful. So nice. I am super happy. So there you go. That was our adventures in Lake Como, going to Bellagio. So save your time, save your stress, and explore some of the places that are not so famous. They looked a lot better. Right, I'm going to chill out, I'm going to relax. I don't know what we're going to do next. Maybe go for an evening stroll around here. Maybe go for some pasta. I don't know. But stay tuned. Make sure to like, follow and subscribe. It's only day 2 of our adventure. And already I am destroyed. See you later.